He could buy silence with money, but he couldn't buy understanding. Marcus Hale was a billionaire who believed the world was fair, at least to those who worked hard enough. He trusted data, discipline, and effort. He respected struggle, but only from a distance. That morning, he sat in the back of his car, scrolling through comments under an interview he'd given the night before. People don't stay poor by accident. The comment section exploded. Most he ignored. One line stayed with him. Give a poor mother your card for one day. Then tell us what you learn. Marcus smiled. Then, for reasons he couldn't explain, he decided to try. Traffic slowed near a small grocery store on the edge of town. That's when he saw her. She wasn't loud. She wasn't dramatic. She stood quietly with a cardboard sign written neatly. Single mother. Any help with food is appreciated. Beside her stood a little girl, holding a worn-out school bag, swinging it gently like she was counting time instead of cars. Stop here, Marcus said. His driver hesitated, then pulled over. Marcus stepped out, his expensive shoes meeting cracked pavement. What's your name? He asked. The woman straightened, bracing herself. Amina. And hers? My daughter. Zara. Zara looked up at him, not asking for anything, just curious. Without fully thinking it through, Marcus pulled out his black credit card. Take this, he said. You have it for 24 hours. Amina froze. Sir, I don't want problems. I'll track it, Marcus replied. Use it for what you need. She hesitated, then took it carefully. I'll be careful, she said. Marcus nodded. He expected to prove a point. 10 minutes later, his phone buzzed. $40.20, grocery store. He smiled. Reasonable. Then another. $18, baby formula. $13.10, rice and beans. An hour passed. $29, phone bill overdue. Marcus frowned, then understood. A phone wasn't a luxury. It was access. The spending continued. $96, children's shoes, discount store. $7.50, sewing kit. By afternoon, Marcus stopped smiling. No splurges. No comfort purchases. Just survival, carefully planned. $160, electricity bill, past due. $54, transport pass. $35, medication. Marcus leaned back in his seat. He had once spent more than this on a single meal. Then something unexpected appeared. $900, rent, partial payment. Partial. She could have paid it all. She didn't. Later that night, one final charge came through. $10, notebook and pen. Marcus stared at the screen. That's when it hit him. She wasn't living for today. She was protecting tomorrow. At 10 p.m., Marcus drove to the address on the rent receipt. The apartment was small, clean, and quiet. Amina opened the door, surprised. I was returning the card, she said. I wrote everything down. Inside, Zara sat at a small table, doing homework under a dim light. Mom, she said softly, I'm done. Marcus turned away. Why didn't you spend more? He asked. Amina answered calmly. Because good days don't cancel bad months. And because tomorrow still comes. Marcus swallowed. I thought poverty came from bad decisions. Amina shook her head gently. No, poverty is constantly choosing what hurts less. Zara looked up and asked, Are you the man who helped my mom today? That question stayed with him longer than any number ever had. By morning, Marcus made changes. He paid the rent for 2 years, cleared every debt, set up an education fund for Zara, and changed how his company hired people who needed a second chance. But the biggest change was quiet. Marcus stopped speaking about poverty like he understood it. Moral lesson. Poverty is not carelessness. It's living without margin. When people get a little room to breathe, they don't waste it. They plan, protect, and hope. Red Heart, if this story touched you, like and share. Globe showing Europe Africa comment where you're watching from. Bell follow for more real stories that change perspective.